So if we go over to the assembly window, this is where we're able to load in a lot of our footage and basically just have a look through it and sort of start getting organized, you know. So if I go into my Finder tab, I'll just drag all these in. So you can do the drag and drop method, or you can do this where you hit right click and import. And then here you'll actually be able to find your drive, so over here, and select the clips you want to import. What I normally like to do straight off the bat is I like to have a look at these and start organizing them into bins, which are essentially folders within the project. So I always start, normally this is how I create my bins. So I'll do a sequence bin. That's going to include all of my Premiere Pro sequences that I build throughout this project. I do a footage bin, which basically will include all the rushes, so all these video clips will go into that bin. I'll do an audio bin as well, which is also obviously pretty self-explanatory for all the audio I use throughout this project. And then also I like to do an artwork bin, because in Premiere we're normally working with lots of different graphics and stuff like that to build titles and so on. So it's always good to just have it all organized and have it structured before you even start editing. Now, to have a look at this footage, instead of clicking on these sort of individually like I can here, look, there you go, there's a clip of me. What I like to do is I actually like to, down here you can, this is how you're going to view these clips within your project window, which is what this tab is here, it's your project window. Now if I go to here, I can actually, it gives me little thumbnails. And what I can actually do is I can actually scrub through this footage. Here's some B-roll footage of Sophie, and I can see, you know, exactly what's happening, so I know what's what, and yeah, just sort of, you know, what's going on. So what I'll do is I'm just going to grab all of the clips that have me in, my interview, and what a really good one to use so you can select multiple clips at the same time is just hold the Shift key within Premiere, and it means you can select more than one clip at a time. And what I'll do is I'll right click on this and hit new bin from selection, and then what I'll do is I'll call this Rory interview. So there you go, I know all of my interview clips are within that folder, and then I'll drag and drop this into my footage folder. Now I'm going to do the same here with Sophie. So if I hold Shift, I'll be able to select all of these. There we go. So I'll select these and I'll drop them into a new bin, and we'll call this Sophie footage. And then we will drop that into our footage folder as well. And then here's all the B-roll of each of us. So what I can do now is, because I'm pretty familiar with what clips are which, so just quickly scrub through these, just make sure I'm getting all the right ones in the right folder. Cool, so this is all of my B-roll. So drag that into a new bin, or you can do the right click, new bin from selection, and we're going to do Rory B-roll, and we'll drag that into a footage folder, into the footage folder as well, and then we'll do the same with Sophie as well. So everything's nice and organized. I think I went over that in my interview, that, you know, it's very easy with very big complicated projects that you sort of lose where you're at within it. So always keep it structured right from the beginning and really familiarize yourself with where you're storing things and how you're labeling them, because trust me, the bigger the project gets, the more messier it can become really quickly. So it's always good to just keep an eye on it.